I'm Ali.
And I'm Shawn.
Welcome to Little Hill Homestead. Let me start out by saying if you're hearing a weird noise in the background, we have our bread machine running. It'll stop in a second.
Yep.
But today's video, I don't do as much, but my husband is the main one who makes this. But I'm cuter, so I'm just kidding.
Okay, yes.
But today we're going to make homemade ricotta. It's actually really easy. I say that because I don't make it.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty easy. It's just about being patient with heating up the milk and the cream.
Yeah.
But it's really easy. There's only 4 ingredients.
And we were always the type that bought it like in the tub at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And then we made it this way. And the taste is so much better that now if a recipe even says ricotta and I'm like, oh, I'll just buy it from the store.
Ricotta.
He's like, no.
It's okay. It's totally worth it.
It's totally worth it. But, all right.
I'm going to start with 7 cups of milk.
We're using 2% milk. You can use full fat milk.
I do like using full fat milk typically, but
yeah. But we have 2%. And the other thing is, when we were at the grocery store yesterday, they had half gallons of milk for 90 cents. So when we have stuff like this where we're going to use a recipe pretty quickly, we use the discount milk because it's cheap.
We do. I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy cream.
He's measuring right here. You can't see it.
But I am. That's why I'm ducking down. Got to do the duck down and make sure you measure it right. That's it. Milk and cream. And then I'm going to pour that into a pot. This is not heated. I haven't started the heat yet. I will go slowly so I don't spill it all over the place. Hopefully. There we go. And then the key to this is we're going to heat this up kind of slowly. I have this old, I've got it figured out on my Pearl over here that I've got it set to 5, but I'm going to heat it up kind of slowly. We don't want to do it too fast because we don't want to burn the milk or the cream on the bottom. Some people say that you have to stir it the whole time. In the beginning, I kind of let it heat up a little bit because it's so cold, but I will come by and just give it a stir every once in a while. I do have my digital thermometer here, just a simple digital thermometer. I will use that from time to time to just kind of gauge where I'm at. And what we're looking for is to get to about 195 to 200 degrees on this, bringing it up slowly. I usually land right around 197. It's pretty particular. I'm talking too fast, huh?
Nice.
It's pretty particular as to where you want that to be, and everybody has their opinion on where it's at. We find that about 197 works best for us. So right now, if I just put this in here with a little bit of a stir, we can see that we're only at 48 degrees, 46, 45.
We're going down.
We're going down. So as this heats up, that'll start to go up. So I'll just come back and check from time to time. As we start heating up into the 100 degrees, I will stand here and kind of continue to stir it and check it so that I can get it right to that 197 degrees.
I feel like it typically takes like 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Sounds about right.
And I would say like 5 on our stove. Like you guys know, our stove's from the 1930s. She's kind of picky. She doesn't regulate heat very well.
Medium
I'd say
heat,
medium low.
High.
Let's stick with medium.
We'll see how this goes.
Going well. So.
Medium high. I do, as it starts, no, I kind of do, I don't know, I guess it's medium high on this thing.
Yeah, we're using
medium heat.
And we are using
Let's be safe.
Our bigger burner. Like we have 3 small burners and 1 big burner. This is on our big burner. So yeah, but it takes like 20 minutes.
We're already up to 51 degrees. It'll kind of go fast in the beginning as this heats up, but then it slows down and I have to watch it a little closer. But for now, I'm just going to stir it every once in a while. And as we get closer, we'll show you what we do next.
Be right back. Go.
All right, just an update. We're about 10 minutes in on heating up our milk and cream. And I'm just continuing to stir it to keep the heat even throughout. And so that it doesn't stick to the bottom or burn to the bottom. And my temperature is reading at 128, 129 right now. So, and climbing. So we'll let this keep going. And when we get closer to 195 to 200, we'll come back and let you know.
That was easy. It's easy. I told you it's easy. He's over here stirring, and I took a break to eat a roll with butter.
Yeah.
It's the best recipe ever.
So I'm working and you're not. Huh.
I gave him a sip of my Mountain Dew.
Guilty.
I'm a nice person.
Guilty. 133.
We'll be back. Okay. We're back. I can perfectly hide behind you. We're at 195 degrees.
I've just been kind of continuously stirring this for the past few minutes. We're about 10 more minutes in, so we're right at that 20-minute mark. 196, 196.2. And once we hit 197, we're going to show you what we add to this, how we go about it. But I'm watching this closely because I like to be pretty particular right at this point. And
I know we've told you this before. My husband is much more particular when cooking and baking, which is probably why he's better at baking than me.
And I just hit 197 degrees. I'm going to turn this off. We are going to add 2 teaspoons of salt while stirring and 3 tablespoons of vinegar. We like to use vinegar because we have not had very good luck with lemon juice that I know you can use as well.
Yeah, we tried lemon juice when we first started doing this recipe, and we just found it just didn't do the whey separation part as well as the vinegar did. Right. So we ended up having to add vinegar to that batch to get it to separate.
So now that I've done that, I just set a timer for 2 minutes. I'm going to continue to stir this. The heat is off, but I'm going to continue to stir this for 2 minutes. And if you could see this, you can start to see it kind of curdle. You can see it starting to curdle in there a little bit.
So what ricotta basically is separating the whey. We're separating that from what is going to be our ricotta. So the vinegar causes a chemical reaction that makes it do that. Boom. There you go.
So I'm going to continue to stir this for another minute, 20 seconds. And then after that, because we have an electric oven, I will take this and move it to the back burner so it doesn't sit on that hot surface. I know on a gas grill, it's a little bit, gas oven. It's a little bit easier because when you turn the heat off, it kind of loses heat faster. But as soon as this is done, I'll push it back to the back one. But I'm going to continue stirring for 1 more minute here. When we're done with the stirring and we set it on the back, we're going to let it set for 20 minutes and just not disturb it at all.
Nope. And that's really when you're going to see everything separate and kind of do its magical cheese business.
Right. And this stirring is I'm just kind of keeping the stir going. It's not a brisk stir or anything like that. Just kind of keep it moving around, keep the heat even while it does its thing. Almost there. It's part of my particular.
Yeah.
Staring at it.
Yeah. Usually, Shawn will make this in the morning if we're going to have dinner in the evening so that it has all day to kind of do its thing. So this is actually for dinner tomorrow. We're making a vegetable lasagna. It's super good. It's got like an Alfredo sauce and homemade pasta and a bunch of veggies. And our kids don't eat it, so we make them just a Alfredo lasagna.
But we all get the homemade ricotta. So.
Yeah, but it all gets the homemade ricotta.
All right. My 2 minutes is up. I'm just going to set that there, and I will not disturb it for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, we'll show you how we strain this and start to see the ricotta.
Easy peasy. See you in 20.
All right. Okay. All right, our 20 minutes is up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of take this, and I don't really stir this. I just kind of break it up a little bit with a couple of cross pieces. It doesn't need much of anything. You'll see kind of where I did it. You kind of see
like a tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, pattern. A little bit. That's really about it. And then we're going to pour it.
Mm-hmm. So we have this strainer guy that we actually got in an antique store. You can still buy them new. It comes out into 2 pieces. We use it all the time for stuff, but it's really good for this. And we blind it with cheesecloth, and we have some little clips on it.
Yep, clips really help. And making a mess. Oh.
Part of it.
I'm going to turn this against you real quick just so we can get the rest of this out.
So you can already see the whey is coming down to the bottom. That's that clear yellowy liquid that you're seeing. And then the ricotta is going to stay in the top because of the way we blind it with the cheesecloth. So,
nope.
Oh, okay. So you kind of let that strain, I would say about an hour.
An hour. We go for about an hour.
And then the whey, I actually usually keep in the refrigerator in like a separate container. Our dogs love it. We use it in smoothies. You can use it in bread mixes, anything. Mm-hmm. It's got a slight tang to it, maybe a little bit of tang, but it's really good in smoothies. That's my favorite thing. But the dogs love it.
Yeah, so the dogs love it.
But we use that just in separate recipes, so there's no waste. And then the ricotta we store in a Tupperware, but we'll show you that part.
Yeah, we'll show you what we do. We're going to let this drain for a little bit. We're actually going to take this and...
oh, yeah, we do the thing. Hold on.
We'll get it. Now that it's draining already.
It's draining, but we kind of do this. I always have to figure out how we did it. We stick a spatula through there. Is that good?
It's too much.
Too much of a tip.
There you go. That's good.
There we go.
That's good. There, that's just
Ours
gonna let
only
it
has
keep
one
draining.
hole at the bottom, where some of them have multiple holes at the very bottom. Ours only has the one, so if you tip it, it allows it to kind of drain out some of the side holes a little bit better.
Yeah, we could also dump the whey in and let it go, but we're gonna let that go for about an hour, and then we'll actually use the cheesecloth to kind of wring out a little bit of the extra moisture. We want to keep some moisture in there, but we'll show you that when we get to it.
Yeah. So 1 hour. We're gonna set our timer this time because last time we forgot. No, we don't really set a timer. We just kind of do our thing and then we come back and deal with it.
Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour. Done.
See you in 1 hour.
All right.
Okay, we're back. It's been a while.
Well, we were going to wait about an hour, but then we decided to go to lunch.
We went to lunch. We took our son and his girlfriend to lunch real quick. So,
But anyways,
so our ricotta, I'm going to pick it up so you can see it a little bit better. So ricotta has sat in here. See how pretty? It sat in there and it has drained fully. So our whey, like I said, we'll save that to use in other recipes. But we just got a Tupperware out.
Yep. And we're just going to take these clips off.
We have laundry clips. We actually have a laundry line outside, and these are.
It really helps it. Otherwise, when you pour that in there, everything just sinks down. So the clips kind of hold it in place. Then I'll use the cheesecloth. 2 is going to be pretty close, but you'll see that as I turn this a little bit, it's made a lot today. I'll squeeze out just a little bit more.
Yeah. So the difference, this is the same process you would use for making farmer's cheese, is what they call it. The only difference with farmer's cheese is you would let it like basically strain out a little bit more to get you more of a cheese consistency versus a ricotta. That's the only difference.
No, there's the ricotta.
It's like,
I think if I, there you go. You do that, I'll put it in here, we can see it.
It's like creamy and kind of squishy. And what we found is with the homemade ricotta versus, I'm not gonna put that in the container, I'm gonna eat it. We found the homemade ricotta.
There you go. Go ahead, sorry, finish your story.
I'm enjoying it over here. The homemade ricotta is a lot creamier. It's so good. It's a lot creamier than the stuff you get at the grocery store, where that is like, it doesn't really even have flavor to me. So that's our homemade ricotta.
Yeah, it tastes just like ricotta.
It's creamy.
I don't know, sort of creamier or richer.
Richer, real.
Sometimes I feel like ricotta from the store just kind of watery or bland. This definitely has more flavor to it. Nothing that really bites out at you, but just a really good, simple ricotta.
But there's a couple things, like I said, we're making lasagna with this tomorrow. It's really good to throw out a little bit of salad. But the thing we love to do, and we'll probably show you this summer, is we like to make like a bruschetta. So it's like little tiny thin pieces of like crunchy bread. We toast them a little bit in the broiler. We'll put ricotta on them. Then we put some fresh tomatoes from the garden with some basil, and then we drizzle it with a balsamic reduction that's kind of sweet. Yep. That's our favorite thing to do with this. Fortunately, we don't have tomatoes or really basil right now.
So lasagna it is.
Lasagna it is.
Happy winter.
But that will be our dinner tomorrow night. I'm not going to show you guys my lasagna unless you guys want me to. If you do, just comment below.
It's really good.
But that's our basic ricotta. And like we said, it's super easy. This cost us maybe, it's 90 cents for the milk.
Yeah.
A little bit of salt and a little bit of vinegar.
A little bit of cream. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the cream.
A couple bucks.
That too.
I mean, it's just cheap as ricotta, and the flavor is just so much better than what you buy in the grocery store.
Yep. So,
absolutely.
Like we were saying, do a taste test. Buy yourself a thing of ricotta and then make yourself some of this, and you'll understand why we think it's better to make it this way.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you for watching our video. And you guys always know we say this. If you have any challenges for us, comment below if there's anything you're like, dude, I really want to learn how to make, I really want to learn how to make blah. We kind of, over years and years, have come up with lots of cool recipes. So
yeah. Well, really, she does it all. I just kind of help out, but I got a few.
He says that, but I'm pretty sure if he didn't have to work, he'd be in the kitchen all day, every day.
That's probably true.
Yeah, it's our favorite place to be. So, anyways, thanks for watching.
We
appreciate you guys. See you soon. I don't know where the clicker is. I always lose it. Bye.